Hi, Hawaii today. I'm fine. Here in beautiful Hawaii. I'm going to try to surf a little bit after this if I can still stand. So I'm excited. Somebody had requested some Hawaiian beers. I found some. Have never tasted it. Looking forward to trying it. Let's see what we got today. Alright, looks like we got the Kona Brewing Company's Island Hopper Variety Pack. It's got 3 bottles of the Kua Bay IPA, 3 bottles of the Castaway IPA, 3 bottles of the Longboard Island Lager, and 3 bottles of the Big Wave Golden Ale. So, I guess this is on the big island of Hawaii. So, let's crack these things open and see what they're all about. Okay, I got them out of the case. These are some really nice bottles. They've got, it's actually stamped into the glass. It says Liquid Aloha, and it's got the Hawaiian Islands right there stamped into the glass. So, it's a very nice looking bottle. I'm excited to crack these open. Let's see, we got 2 IPAs. A lager and a golden ale. So I'm going to start off with these IPAs. I'll try with the Kua Bay IPA. This is 7.3% alcohol by volume. This is the highest alcohol content in this pack. Nice little smoke coming out the top of it. We'll just get the whole thing in there. Let's see. Kua Bay is on the Big Island, is as picture perfect as it gets. Bright turquoise waves carry you in towards the white sand beach. So grab your beach mat and our Kua Bay IPA. With its piney hoppiness and subtle caramel malt, it is smooth, crisp finish to your day. Well, I'm not quite done with my day yet, but let's see. That has got a beautiful golden color. That is nice. A little light on the aroma, but I'm more excited to taste this. Wow. I've really fallen in love with IPAs over the past couple of weeks. This Kua Bay IPA that's probably going to be my favorite one so far. It's, it's an IPA. It's hoppy. I wasn't a big fan of the hoppiness. It's growing on me, but it's not too bitter to where it makes it. It's not like that Alfredo face, when you taste some Alfredo and you make that face. No, this is. That is just so cold and refreshing. I can see how that would be a perfect end to your day. However, I can't stop there. I gotta try the Castaway IPA. Let's see which we got here. Here she is right here. Castaway IPA. Once again, it's got the Liquid Aloha stamped right on the bottle. You can feel it with the Hawaiian Islands. Really nice. Hawaiians crossing the channel between Oahu and Molokai face a perilous journey. Our Castaway IPA is inspired by these brave island explorers. A smooth yet spirited brew, it's as refreshing as the wind in your face when you set sail for adventure. I could use some of that right now. So let's see what we got here. This one's much lighter coming out. I wouldn't really. This one's darker. It's not hazy. It's got a little chill haze on the glass, but it wipes off. You can see through it. It's not a hazy IPA. This looks like a much lighter IPA here. Has a much more aromatic. You can smell the, well, I know some reviewers break it down by all the different citruses, but you know what? I know Brian the Beer Snob is my name, but I want to speak to you guys in terms that you can understand. If you go to the doctor and he tells you your phlebotomizer's been jinkulated, you're like, what does that mean? You know, how long do I got? That means you sprained your elbow. Well, why didn't you just say that? Okay, so I'm not going to tell you it smells like Citra hops or all-American hops or any other kind of hops, whatever. It smells like hops. But as far as the citrus, it smells like citrus, you know. Is it tangerine? Is it oranges? Is it grapefruit? Trust me, if it smelled like grapefruit, I'd tell you it smelled like grapefruit. This just smells like a combination of a bunch of different citruses. I'm not a hound dog. I'm not going to sit there and break down each one of the scents for you. Perfect mouthfeel on that one. Because of the carbonation, when you get it in your mouth and your tongue starts soaking in those flavors, the carbonation bubbles, you know, dancing around in your tongue kind of really, it lets you know that you're tasting something, and it really enhances it. It's a great flavor. It is lighter in the flavor than the Kua Bay IPA. However, this flavor is a more intense flavor. This one is strong. It's a very strong flavor, not as strong as this one. But once again, it's perfect. It's a perfect. I can see. I've never been to Hawaii. My wife keeps telling me I need to take her, but that's a long ride to be on an airplane from Georgia to still be in this country. One day, maybe. But if I ever go there, this is what I got to get, because this is some good stuff. I'm hoping that in leaving the lager and the golden ale for last, I'm hoping it doesn't peter off, because so far this has been a smash hit. So this is the Longboard Lager. It says Waikiki Beach in Honolulu is the birthplace of longboard surfing. Kona Brewing pays tribute to this iconic place with our own Longboard Island Lager. A spirited, crisp, and refreshing brew, Longboard Island Lager is a smooth ride all the way in. Let's find out. And I love how these are all color-coded too. I mean, if you got them in the cooler and you drink the red one and you say, well, I love the red one, you don't have to dig through looking for what the label says. You just reach in and grab the red one. Of course, this is it's a lager, so it's light. I mean, look at that. That's very, very pale yellow. Can see all the way through it. Once again, it's got very nice carbonation. Very, very minimal aroma coming off of it. Hasn't been a problem with these two. They had minimal aromas, but they were very flavorful. So the smell adds, you know, a nice part of the experience. The fact that these don't really have a smell makes up for it in the flavor, and that's more important anyway. They did exactly what they said. It's a smooth ride all the way in. It's light. It's got flavor. Nowhere near the flavor that these IPAs had, but it's a lager. I mean, to me that just tastes like a typical light beer, a light gas station beer. It's low on the flavor. That one's got 4.6 alcohol. The second one, the Castaway, was 6%. The first one, the Kua Bay, was 7.3%. So This was the lowest so far, and it's the lowest on the taste. It is refreshing though. I mean, if the IPAs turn you off because of the hops, and I know they turn a lot of people off because they turned me off for years, but you would like this because this is it's a crisp, clean. It's a crisp, clean flavor. You're out, and it's hot. This is delicious. It's just, it's like eating a plain hamburger versus a hamburger that's got everything on it. You're gonna have more flavors on these than you are this, but it's still good. All right, so the last one. This is the Big Wave Golden Ale. These are just really some nice looking bottles. Okay. So, let's see what this one has to say. Year-round, the waves that roll into Hawaiian beaches are some of the best in the world. To catch the crest of a breaking wave and ride it all the way in. Our sun-drenched Big Wave Golden Ale is a smooth brew inspired by what makes Hawaii great. Catch a wave. This is going to be the lowest alcohol content of all of the beers. This one's 4.4%. I apologize, I waited too long to film this. All the hula girls that I had back here, they left. So, you'll just have to deal with looking at my mug. This is it's another light color. Looks like it's just a little bit darker than the lager. Once again, very light on the aroma. It's so light that there's not really anything I can pick out of it. So it looks nice, and as long as it tastes nice, that's a win for me. So let's give it a try to the Big Wave Golden Ale. This has got that carbonation in it that when it gets on your tongue and you're starting to taste it, just like the other one I said, where the bubbles are kind of dancing around your tongue, kind of enhances the flavor a bit. Smooth. It's very smooth. I say if you are a light beer drinker, then these last two, you would really enjoy these. They've got decent flavor, very carbonated, which is nice. I like to feel that in my mouth. Something can be too smooth and it almost makes it feel like it's flat. And nobody wants to drink a flat beer. Nobody wants to drink a flat Coke. Like I say, these all have excellent carbonation. Lets you taste what you're tasting. It enhances it, and they're great. So this pack, this is the Kona Brewing Company Island Hopper variety pack. Everything in here is good. If this was, if I was having this and I had some people over, I'd be looking for the these two IPAs, the Kua and the Castaway, because those are intense flavors. Not too bitter. Some IPAs can be bitter. These are not too bitter. It's there. It's a little bit, but it's totally delicious. I do like the Kua Bay one. Just the color is very attractive. It's that nice golden color, and it just tastes amazing. This one also tastes amazing, but it's a little bit lighter. So, if you were drinking these out of the bottle, you'd never know that. That's why it's good to get it into a glass so you can see what you're looking at. These, obviously, much lighter. This one's a little bit darker, slightly. But the flavor is there for light beer lovers. They don't say they're light beers. However, they've got a light taste, a light flavor. It's a light beer flavor, but it's good, especially when you're out like today. It's hot. It's You know, we're on the beach in Hawaii, for crying out loud. Like I say, I'm hot. I'm gonna go surfing. I just got to figure out how to ride this longboard. Maybe one of the hula girls is hanging around out here and she can come teach me. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up with a 2 definite thumbs up, and these also get a thumbs up, just not as high. It's like these thumbs are here and these thumbs are over here. Both are delicious. All 4 are delicious, but yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna have to hang on to that last, because when I get through with these, I always start with what I didn't like the most and work my way to the stuff that I did like the most. So, liked them all. They're good. These are my favorites. So, if you ever see this out there, this is Kona Brewing from Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii. It's delicious. They don't smell very, there's not much aroma to them. Plenty of flavor though. Makes up for it in the flavor. So, that's good. I'm going to give this a, 4 thumbs up. So, thanks again for joining me. I look forward to keeping you informed on the next beer. Like I said, somebody had requested I do a Hawaiian beer. I did it. If there's something you want to see, just leave a message in the comments. I'll get to it, I promise. So, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be coming to you a couple of times a week with some more varied, informative reviews. Until next time.